Ah, yes. The feeling of sticky floors, the smell of buttery substances in your nostrils, that overwhelming rush when you see something exciting on the screen that isn't an ad. Though sometimes those ads can get you. Well, if you want to relive those days of being at the cinema, maybe, just maybe, you should try out Cinemaster Cinema Simulator. Which, try saying that 10 times fast, let me tell you. It ain't easy, and I'm not going to try right here. But we're going to check out the demo today. It just released on February 12th, as far as I know of, and it is supposed to launch in March. So I'm really intrigued to see what happens here. Now, I'm going to assume that the March release is an early access release, but again, I don't have any additional information outside of the fact that it is set for March 2025. That sense of enjoyment when you saw people excitedly going into their movie that they've been waiting ages for, or when they came out and were talking about those pivotal moments that impacted them. There's something really cool about that. So can we still get those feelings in this game? Well, let's go ahead and start a new game and find out. All right, so first, we must choose a name. The Simulation. All right. So we are at the box office / concessions. Now, a lot of theaters have typically actually separated from this, where concessions will be something different from the actual box office. And heck, even nowadays, a lot of times you don't even get to put in ticket orders. A lot of times now it's done by machines. View the screen. Yes, we have ticket sales here. Rooms, so the different theaters, I think is what they mean, which at this point we only have the one. Popcorn maker, soda, cola, lemon, and orange blast. Gotta make that orange sound so cool. Okay, so potentially some refrigerated drinks as well. Sodas and teas or something like that, maybe. So we have a total thus far of 4 theaters in the space. Wow, it went from being super loud and busy to super quiet back here. So we're in a mall. Okay. Yeah, I've worked in a couple theaters that were in malls too. It looks like we can actually walk around the mall. Huh. I wonder how that will impact what we do. We are the best bank in the world. Fair. Okay, there you go. Interact. Oh, okay. Ah, so we go to the ATM to get a loan for the movie theater. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So we see the daily interest, the payback, daily payment, and the loan term. And as we increase this, we're increasing the loan term and thus also daily payments and payback. But the percentage of interest stays the same. Okay. And we pay our bills here. Oh, okay. Not a bad concept. You definitely would never do that in real life, but like I like the fact of going to one location to do that kind of stuff. You could have added it to a tablet though too, but no, that's cool. That's different. We do have our Overload OS. Nice. And by the way, this is being developed by Overload Games and being published by Playway. These are the different movies that we could purchase a license. Projector's not running, needs cleaning. Okay, so rooms need cleaning. Let's see, we have $800. So just enough for a starter license here, because as we can see, the licenses keep increasing. Because of course, better films are going to be more expensive, though of course we would get things like popularity boosts. As you can see here, 32%, 28%, 38%. And with that, we would also get more information like, is it in 3D or not? Now the credit I'm intrigued on. 10 credit, 10 credit, 10 credits. I have no idea what that means. So hopefully we'll find out. You can even break it down by genre. Nice, I like that. Ooh, animation retro. Is there anything at 650 that has a better popularity boost? No, they're all equivalent. There's a 600 one, and that's a little less on popularity. Sunny Meadows Family Movie. Oh boy. Ethereal Kingdom 1. Okay, so why don't we go with a Korra 1? That sounds fun. Also, let's look in here real quick. So we're at a clothing store. Okay, so we can't talk to anyone, but we can just randomly go in here. Okay, that's cool. You know, on your break. Cargo. We shipping things? Wow, okay. Yeah, there's like a shipper in here. I've never seen that in a mall, actually. I wonder if that's if we order things, we pick it up from here. That could be. Fashion for everyone. Okay. I do like the fact that the audio does change based on your location. Like, that is a nice little detail. Lady style. Okay. Well, we visited the mall. Here we go. Evidently, we all just live in here. I don't know how people are getting in, but we sure in heck aren't getting out. Actually, what's over here? Is this the exit? The one that we can never use? Yep, we're stuck in here. You want to know why? Because it's a simulation. Anyway. So add a movie to the first session on Monday. Add 3 sessions to Monday. Add movies to different days. Okay, so I'm curious on management. Purchase to handle more customers at the same time. So cash register. That's already purchased. Ah, okay, so through the tablet, we can see what we can eventually upgrade or purchase. Okay, so we could order a second register. A third register. Okay. Cinema rooms. So the different theaters. So we only have 1. We can't get any more than 1 in the demo. Okay. And that's it. All right, so we get out of there. Sorry for anyone that got motion sickness. Staff is coming soon. We have a shop where we can get corn packs, water, candy bar, crackers, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, sandwiches, chips, energy drink, and pudding. We can also purchase furniture. So plant, counter, popcorn machine, dispenser. So basically furniture is also equipment for us as well. So we have places for seating. We have places where people can put their food. But we also have things like coffee machine. And I'm guessing some of these will just go out in the lobby. Let's see. We could get another drink dispenser if we get really busy. Another popcorn machine. Of course, you'll want more of these items, these machines, once you have more employees as well. We'll have shelving for different items. Okay. Vending machines as well, so I'm sure we'll be making money off those. Blue Cow instead of Red Bull. Okay. And vending machine here as well. So there's quite a bit open to us already, which is nice to see. Required level 1, but yeah, it's not available to us. Are we not level 1 already? Don't we start at 1? No, we're store level 0. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. And it goes all the way up to 6 so far, and then more content coming soon. Okay. Movies. Room manager. All right, well, let's go to sessions. So we have this film. We haven't started the day yet, so it's still at 8 a.m. So we click and drag to Monday. There we go. So we pick the different times. So you could either go back to back to back to back, right? This thing is only a half an hour long. Oh, interesting. Okay. So you click and drag to the spot. Okay, cool. And you can decide whether you want it back to back to back or if you want spaces so it makes it easier to clean depending on, I'm guessing, the times that you have, right? So like for instance, if this was 10:30, so you'd want a little bit of time before picking another time, but it looks like it's actually pretty well spaced out where it might actually give you time to clean, because between 10:30 and 12:30 is the first break that you get, and that's 2 in-game hours, so depending on how fast that goes. But let's see, let's do that, and then let's do that. That'll give us plenty of time to mess around and to sell tickets. I mean, that's the other thing, especially when you're soloing everything, you want time to sell tickets. So morning, noon, and evening. Okay. We have the full week, so you can schedule out a full week of stuff if you wanted to. I don't think anything is 3D, right? Okay. Room manager. Upgrades cannot be purchased in the demo version. Okay, so there are upgrades to each theater. So we have retro, base popularity 40%, base ticket price $10. But if you go for more of a normal look, the popularity is higher, the base ticket price is also higher. And then you can do VIP. Popularity's a little less than normal, but the ticket price is much higher. Okay, so screen level, air conditioning level you can also change up to make it more comfortable for people, it's more enjoyable. They'll pay more, hopefully, return. Our base popularity is at 40% right now. We can also check customer happiness. Couldn't get a ticket, waiting time, dirtiness, and available snacks. Okay, so it'll give you an idea of kind of where you need to work on a little bit harder, and then also the things that you're excelling in. Good to know. HIDB. Okay, so just as prices in some shop games change, the popularity of certain films will also change. So when looking at weekly populars, for this week specifically, we would actually make more money off of Laughing Funerals 1, Wedding Chaos 1, and Phantom Veil 1, because they are currently the weekly popular. So we would get a boost of 14 or 13%. We can also check out upcoming releases, so there will be new films that get added on to what we already have available, and we can keep track of how many weeks left. And we can plan out on purchasing that license, and hopefully we'll be able to save enough money to get those licenses. Okay, that's cool. A lot that you can plan and strategize if you so choose to, which is cool. It's nice to have the options. Projector's not running, needs cleaning. Yeah, so we did that, and then let me see about this. So it says add movies to different days. Okay, so they also want different days. So we'll do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Buy water in shop, buy corn pack in shop. 6 and 2. So I'm going to assume that one corn pack makes multiple buckets of popcorn. Usually for the cinemas, when you actually work at them, you get a massive bag of, unpopped popcorn. It's just a massive, several pounds. And you just kind of dump it in as you need. Interact. Okay. So let's see here. Where? Pick purchased items. Buying items. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're at the cargo place. How's it going? Okay, one box at a time. Yay! I can neither confirm or deny that sometimes deliveries would come in like this at the theater. Okay, so left to use. Oh, and we just throw it right at the trash can. Nice. Easy enough. I threw that with a purpose. Jeez. Wow, those are some big bottles of water. All right. So now we have to clear junk. Oh, okay. Wow, run projector. So I hate to be that person. This is not a projector. This is an old film movie camera. Projectors are massive. This is not it. Okay. I actually trained as a projectionist too. And you'd have these huge servers, basically, if you will. I mean, they were like the size of servers. And they would have all the different films in there, and you would ready it up, and everything was digital. And I mean, you could go with the older ones that actually have the film footage and stuff, which I don't think anyone does, unless it's maybe they're just going for a sort of retro vibe. But if you do that, it's not this. Let's see here. So interact. Okay, so we just hold E. I'm curious on if they'll throw in like ground trash that you have to vacuum or sweep. You usually use a broom, and then like late at night, typically after the last showing shows, you then have a cleaning crew that will come in and they will actually deep clean stuff to an extent. Really? It sounds like it's... I mean, the sound effect is on point. I don't see anything, though. Okay. Serving. Time to go up to someone and be like, yo, you ugly. You got served. No? Is that not what we're doing? Place corn pack to machine. Oh, hi. Wow. Whoa, are we hotboxing? I mean, I do appreciate the fact they're giving some sort of visual effect to it, don't get me wrong. Would have been cool, though, if you could see, like, little kernels popping up, just to give a little bit more of a neat little element to it. Because that's what would happen, is you'd see them pop and stuff. Let's see. All right, so I guess we're ready. This is enough, huh? Get a whole 2 people. I am very happy we can jump. We can crouch, too, so I can aggressively teabag. That's exactly what you want to do to an NPC. Hello! Hey, I've seen you in a couple different games. How you doing? Okay, they have a patience meter. Good to know. Alright, so you want 1 Coke, Mega Popcorn, and a water. And you want 1 for B2. What the heck is B2? Session 2? No. 135. Salon 1 session, 1 B2. I guess B2 is the seat. Oh no, we need to put in the seats. You never put in the seats usually. Do you? No, I don't think I've ever had it where people actually request, wow, your time goes up way too quick, my dude. Yeah, your patience meter goes up way too quick. And you wanted a Mega. It's kind of tough because they visually look all the same. Doesn't even look full. Is there anything in that? Well, I guess that's the way of the theater. Why B2? It says, oh, there we go. Ticket. God, their patience meter goes way too high. Oh, they're just throwing bills at us. Okay, so they made the money handling very easy, so that's cool. You want something else. You want session 1? Okay, so you want A2. Oh, and it even tells you what's booked out. Great. Okay, nice. You want a mini? Give you a mini. Oh, okay. What would you like, sir? Session 1. You want B1 and Mega Popcorn and a Coke. What the? This item is broken because its door was left open for 2. No, I'm sorry. What? Okay, that's a little absurd. I'm not gonna lie. The machine broke because you left the door open. Wait, what? Want some water? All right, so you're going for C2. You want the water. So you're gonna get the water. Yeah, once you understand the process, it is pretty smooth. Normal popcorn and water. You are looking for C5. Thank you. Let's see, what are you looking for? You're looking for C1, Mega Popcorn Water. All right, you are looking for A1. We got that for you. And agua. Okay, you're looking for B3. And you want a Coke. Yeah, I'm going to assume they mean this. But maybe not. Maybe they actually mean a can of Coke, which we didn't purchase, but... yeah, close enough. Honestly, usually the stuff from the fountain is actually better anyway. Because the recipe is different. It's slightly different usually than from the bottle. And they do that on purpose, by the way. Alright, so D3, Mega Popcorn. Oop, that's not cola. All right, looking for water and Coke and D5. Yeah, I used to do a lot of concessions. It depended on where I worked. There was one location where they had me do a bunch of box office, which I enjoyed. I enjoyed it more because you could just kind of sit there and chill, to be honest. Concessions, though, I worked my butt off, but mind you, I definitely did work my butt off. But I did enjoy concessions, too. Grabbing food, prepping food, because I enjoyed cooking. Still enjoy cooking. I just get really busy and don't have a lot of time for it sometimes. Add to cart. I wonder if once you... See, I'm curious on if once you hit a certain level, if these things just automatically unlock and people will just start requesting them, or how that works. Very curious on that. A plant, a counter, another machine, another dispenser, another shelf. Yeah, we really don't need any of this right now. It's just filling up on other stuff. I'm actually surprised they don't have us buying more syrups and stuff for the soda. Like the syrups run out and we have to change it out or something like that. Okay, so that did start. Go ahead and go back to shopping. Yes, let's go ahead and get that. Gonna check on one here if we can. All right. This is creepy. One of us, one of us. Okay. So we have no lights, no sound effects, no visuals. Well, I guess we have a little bit of a sound effect there. They're not even moving. Okay. We don't have to deal with unruly customers, at least thus far it seems like. We can go pick up our items. Hopefully they're over there at cargo. We've got a car, and boy do we go. Cargo. Pew, 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 pew. What's up, bruh? Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're getting anyone purchasing advance tickets. Which, mind you, I'm not complaining. Alright, so it tells us how many minutes left until the first session ends. You can see our level up on the top left. We got a little bit of experience. So at this rate, I feel like we would get store level 1 after in-game day 2, or close to it, is what I'm estimating based on the amount of experience that we have right now. Oh, now we have something. Is this an ad? Okay, great. So something does pop up on the screen eventually. I guess people are just there quite early. Yeah, dance. Break it down. See, look at these dancing happy people. Buy popcorn. Buy a fresh, refreshing Coca-Cola. Look at this wedding. Doesn't it make you hungry? Come to the concession stand for candy bars, pretzels, and much more. Do families going on hikes make you hungry? Okay, I'm gonna stop. I can't keep going. That's great. I too am a fan of stock imagery. Oh, good God. Okay, hi. Sorry. Have a good day. Thanks for coming in. You would do this too, by the way. At least at the theaters I worked at. You always, greet people and also, tell them thank you for coming in. Have a great day. Thanks for being great. All that stuff. Thanks for trashing the place, even though there's multiple trash cans that you could have dropped this crap off into. The usual. There was one time, actually, where we found underwear, and we had questions. And what was really funny was that it was dark. It's dark in the theater even when we're cleaning. Like, the lights come up to an extent, but they're not always fully on, especially if we're rushing because we're between a very tight schedule because maybe it's a late night launch or something. And there was one night where we had one of the security people actually helping us. And he was going through and he picked up something and looked at it and went, "What is this?" And so we turned the lights on more and he's like, "Oh," and he threw it up in the air. And yeah, it was someone's underwear. So, yep, the things that you experience doing service-based things. It's a majestic thing. All right, so next session. So we're actually all clean. So that was actually very quick. And I think we can fast forward time. You can sleep until the next movie starts. That's kind of funny. Wait, 12 a.m.? Shouldn't that be 12 p.m.? Or is this like literally a midnight show? That can't be right. Hi, good morning, evening, afternoon. I don't know what time it is. C5. Mega popcorn. And then you want also a wada. Okay, so they don't give you the money, of course, until the very last item. So it doesn't matter what you put in what order. Cool. A1, print, normal popcorn. You have a good day. Enjoy your film experience. You're looking for A4, print, Coke, water, normal popcorn. Ain't nothing normal about this popcorn, all right? I wonder if beyond the demo they'll add different sizes for the drinks, because they have different sizes for the popcorn, but not for the drinks, which is kind of surprising actually. That's usually a pretty big thing too, is the drink size. So mini popcorn and C4. A3, normal, A2, all right, and normal popcorn. There's your ticket. Nothing normal about this popcorn. Enjoy. Water, Coke, mini popcorn, D4. I mean, luckily how things are spaced out and stuff, you can get through this pretty quickly. That patience meter definitely does go pretty fast, but it's not impossible either. Normal and water, C1. Water, there you go. Enjoy. So you want D1. It's amazing how they just want a seat that isn't already taken. Wow. Oh, that's right. I don't have to look at the size of the drink. Well, so far everyone wants cola. No one seems to want lemon or orange blast. What popcorn? Mega. Get your fresh popcorn. Thank you. Ooh, that was close. Mega water B1. Ooh, I'm a little scared because I don't have enough water, I don't think. Coke in a mini A5. Coke, that's right. Here, I'm gonna order more water. Like how you hear the box drop. Okay, so Coke and normal B4. Water, Coke, B3. Okay. Water, Coke, B3. Okay. Ooh, okay, one more person. No snack order. Beautiful. All right, well, we're getting there. We're over halfway through level 0. $411. I will say, at least initially to start, there... Huh. Okay. I will say initially to start, there's definitely enough stuff to do. You know, like there's enough of a flow, there are enough things going on. Oh, I need to start. Oop, my bad. What do you mean needs cleaning? Oh. I got everything. Alright, I guess we're good. Perfect. That's the most patient crowd ever. That never happens in real life. You could be cleaning and there are still people that will push through and be like, yeah, I'm gonna sit down. Like, no, we're still cleaning, thank you. Usually if you're polite and be like, oh, I'm so sorry, sometimes they'll be like, okay, no, it's fine. We have a section that we already took care of. You can sit over there if you like. But yeah, if you're a jerk about it, they'll just be like, no, get out. We're not ready yet. All right, so we have one more session left. 51 minutes left to session 3 start. So now is the time where we can, plan out what do we want to do, what do we want to get, what do we need to move around. And this is great too because these little moments of downtime help you juggle between different cinemas. So I can see where they could go once they are in early access. But yeah, this is a pretty simple flow. I wouldn't mind seeing more drink options just because it would make sense. It would add a little bit more chaos, but it would make sense. Trying to think of what else. I think, honestly, allowing for even more customization of your theater to really make it your own would be huge. And not just like broad strokes like, oh, make it retro or make it normal, but like literally like go, I want to make this green. I want to make the lights brighter, dimmer, stuff like that. Again, it's a lot of work, but it definitely makes your game more memorable and gets people playing for longer. I kind of want to get another water, or another 6 waters, because we went through them pretty quick, so I just want to make sure we have enough. Thud. Okay. Overall popularity change. So not only do the films have popularity, which then impacts how many people go to see them, or will go to see them, and how much potentially they'll pay for seeing those films, but they'll also have a certain happiness level that will impact your theater's popularity. So if it's worse off, you won't get as many people, or people not willing to pay for what you're offering. So like here, we had one person waiting and they were unhappy, one person with dirtiness because we had that one thing of popcorn or whatever that I had missed. But overall, we have about 20.4% popularity. So that's cool to see. Okay, that makes sense. I think long term, there needs to be more than just bouncing back and forth, for sure, because that will get boring very quickly. Oh, look at that. Okay, so when you hold down on it, you can fast forward like that as well, whenever there's a film going on. Oh, no. Buy Geico Insurance today. And you know what else is really cool? Our ice cold sodas. Try an Orange Blast, because no one else does. All right, so they're leaving. Goodbye. Have a great night. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Another thing that a lot of Sims are doing now, well, I shouldn't say a lot, but we're starting to see more and more Sims do, is really adding quirk factor. nods to anime characters, weird, quirky situations suddenly happening that you wouldn't expect. And I think that's smart to an extent because, again, it delivers something that's different that you don't expect and that really changes up the situation and makes you laugh, and hopefully in a way that makes it a positive experience where people keep playing. And so it could be quite interesting if they add that quirk factor here, because it would make it stand out more than many other games. All right, I just want to make sure we didn't miss anything. I think we're good. "5:30 p.m. Do you know where your customers are?" Hi. Here to watch me dance like it's Coyote Ugly? No? Okay. Well, I tried. Normal popcorn, D5. Normal popcorn. Trust me, there's nothing normal about it. Enjoy. Hello. Mega popcorn and C1. I see you want C1. Oh, okay, that's funny. No? Okay. Mega. Oh no. Crap. Okay. There we go. Mega. Yeah, I messed that one up. I thought it was normal. He's not gonna be happy. That's fine. Can't make everyone happy, you know? D3 print, normal water. I was getting ahead of myself there. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, that's right. Mega popcorn, C5. You want a Coke as well as B3. Yep. So how do we pick this up? Do we? Oh, there we go. Okay. That was running in the back of my mind, was how to clean that up while I was doing that stuff. That's why I was messing up. Let's see. A3. Want a mini and Coke and A2. Mini popcorn C4. You know, actually, I take it back. I said there were only 2 games so far I've seen. This is the 3rd one, actually. The other one was actually a free game. It was a concession stand simulator, and it was actually created to promote a horror game, which released. And yeah, I completely forgot about that. It's like Manny's. See, let me think here. A5 Mega Manny's Movie Theater Simulator or something like that. I was trying to think of the name for a second there. But it's completely free. It's by Tainted Pact, who I actually interviewed. Really cool developer. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'll wait. Nail surf faster. Yeah, whatever. Coke, water, mini, D4. Yeah, that was actually quite fun too, and definitely had the perfect quirk factor. for the type of games that Tainted Pact works on. So it was very, very neat. His horror game is actually called Massacre at the Mirage, which is a horror game based on basically like 70s, 80s horror films. Let's see, B4. Water Coke. I never actually had a chance to play it, unfortunately. I really want to. I don't own it yet, but I will have to snatch it. I would like to support him as well. Okay, Mega Water C2. Normal D1. You sunk my battleship. Hey, alright, we finally hit level 1. Yeah, so day 2, basically. At the end of day 2. Or is this? No, this is the end of day 1. Oh, wow. So maybe because we were getting more people, we actually earned more experience. So we actually got candy bar, bench, place for people to sit, and new movies. Mad Marks, Tommy and Janny, Sky Jokes, Wonder Park, Mystic Blade, Cursed Hollow, Autumn Heart. So they want water and D2. And last person, normal B1. Thank you. Have a good day. But yes, Massacre at the Mirage is the horror film or horror game based on horror films that was made by Tainted Pact. And if you want to actually check out the interview, you can check it out at youtube.com/mindmindtv. That's my other channel where I did a lot of horror games and a lot of it like RPG adventure, roguelite type games. Oh, required level 2. Okay. So bench and table? Can we do like a bench table combo? People sit and eat as well or something? 226. Oh yeah, we definitely have enough. We now don't have enough for another license, but that's okay. Because the more concessions we have, ideally, the quicker we'll get to getting enough money for another license. We're not too far off. Projector's not running. Okay, I don't understand why, because I did initiate it, but okay. So now they're going to be angry because... See, that's the thing, is I turned it on, but I guess it turned itself back off because of how long of a wait it was, I guess. It doesn't give you any warning, though, so it's not like I would actually know that. All right, last movie of the day. I will say this isn't too bad, though. This really isn't too bad. Like, what is it? Manny's... I think it's called Manny's. Manny's Concession something or other. I can't remember the name of it now, and I feel bad. I did record it, though, and I did put it up on... I think on My Mind TV. I don't think I actually put it up on this channel. So you can check it out there. But yeah, so you should be able to check it out there. But it's quite a good game, and it's pretty simple, but they have really good like upgrades and stuff that you can get. So there's a lot of like value add-on. Let's see, let's get another box here. Also, do keep in mind that Overload Games does have a Discord, so you can jump in, keep up to date with the developer. If you think, oh, this has some promise to it, you can share your thoughts. They keep pushing for people to give suggestions or, you know, report anything in their Discord. I will say there are some people that are just insanely rude because they can hide behind a name online, you know? So just don't be one of those people, though. Like, it's a free demo. Check it out for yourself. It's not going to be a complete game, but people sometimes review it like, well, they'll review a demo like it is a complete game, and it's like, well, it's not. It's either an okay demo, a really good demo, or a really bad demo. But you can't expect them to be a full game, because they're not. So you really can't treat it like that, because that's really unfair. Yeah, some people are just insanely rude. And will say rude things. So, that's the only thing I push for is, like, be constructive if you have criticism. I like that there's a fast forward feature. That's pretty nice. I'm sorry, what? Text block. Finish day. Does that mean tab? Does that mean enter? Text block. Okay. Now, there are some things that I will point out in demos or in early access, but I make light of it, but I'm not really trying to be mean or cruel by any means. I try to have fun with it because clearly there's something going on that shouldn't be, and usually it's pretty obvious to not only myself, but the people watching. So I will make light of things, but I'm not trying to be cruel or anything like that. Storage? Oh, okay, so you can actually then... Ah, cool. Okay. Box it back up. I get it now. Enter? No, that's not the text block. Tab? Text block. What would text block be? You know, I have a feeling it says text block because there isn't actually a button assigned to it, which means you probably can't move on to the next day. Maybe. I could be wrong. Maybe there is a button... and we just aren't able to get to it. Yeah, that's not... I'm hitting every button at this point, so it might just be that it just isn't a button assigned to moving on. Whether that's intentional or not, I have no idea. I mean, there are items that are restricted because it is the demo, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if this is, like, intentional, if this is bug or feature. But okay, I mean, we do have a full day under our belts now. We do have a general sense of how concessions will run, ticket sales will run, as well as the theater management. We're able to go through some of the menu systems and get a good sense of how the movies work, what kind of genres will come across, the concept of happiness and how that comes into play and how that gets reported, the shop between vending machines, furniture, and products. So overall, no, it makes sense. I think there is some pretty solid potential. I think there's some good ideas here. I wouldn't mind seeing, of course, more, but this is just a demo that is before even an early access launch. And ideally, early access is where you really start getting the ideas and the telemetry in and stuff like that. You really start getting like player metrics and how long people are playing for and all that, so you can get a good sense of what you can do and what you should change. So hopefully we can see some, continued growth in this game once it launches, ideally in March of this year. But let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. But take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you for joining me once again, and hopefully I'll catch you at the movies.